Hello, welcome back to We Are City channel for another episode now of our reboot and rebuild series here with Manchester City. We currently sit 5th place in the Premier League table as we try and get into the top 4 and end the season in a positive way as we've jumped in more than halfway through season 1. The 27 Premier League games are on 46 points. We are 1 point off 3rd place Chelsea. A win today will be massive as to kick off the episode, and it is against a side that are above us in Nottingham Forest, purely ahead of us by 1 single point. Away to City Ground we go to face a very good side that have been fantastic this Premier League season. This is the side we're going to go with today against Nottingham Forest with one maybe surprising change. In goal starts Ederson, it's Rico Lewis, Kusanov, Captain Diaz and Joshko Vardiol the back 4. Bernal Silva, Phil Foden and Nico in the midfield 3, the Marmoush on the left, Haaland from the middle, and it's going to be Jeremy Doku who starts on the right ahead of Savinho. I think his attacking quality on that right hand side might be quite impactful today. On the bench we've got Jack Grealish, Savinho, Oscar Bob and James McAtee in attacking areas, Nunes, De Bruyne and Kovacic in midfield areas, and Nathan Ake if we need defensive reinforcements. Well, here we are at the City Ground for a massive game in the Premier League. It is 4th versus 5th. Forest are looking not to try and slip out that top 4. They have a Champions League dream, and to beat Manchester City today might just make them feel like they're going to get that Champions League dream over the line. They've got some really good players, some players that perform so well defensively. Milenkovic, Sells, and also Mario have formed a really good back line. Olaina in the wide areas, attacking from fullback. Ryan Yates, Alanga, Morgan Gibbs-White, he was the talisman, isn't he? And then, of course, you can't not mention that man right there. Chris Wood, one of the top goal scorers in the Premier League, expected to score goals against Manchester City again today. This City side have got a big task in front of them, and we've got to perform better than we have done in some of the games so far this season. So this is Nuno Espirito Santo's Nottingham Forest side, beaten at the Etihad heavily, but they've been a super team bar that. Matt Sells starts in goal, Aina, Milenkovic, Mario and Williams the back 4. Captain Yates and Anderson in the midfield 2, and then it's Alanga, Gibbs-White and Callum Hudson-Odoi supporting Chris Wood up top. Lots of attacking options as well on the bench. Forward news, not had the best of seasons, but numbers wise he's still not bad. He's one of our top assisters and goal scorers really. Vardiol on Marmoush. Marmoush up against Aina. Back into Bernardo. Phil Foden. Foden behind it to Vardiol. Back across the box to Erling Haaland. Brilliant goal by Manchester City. And we have the lead here against Nottingham Forest. Erling Haaland with a finish. What a ball by, I think it was Phil Foden over the top to Vardiol. Makes that run from fullback. It is Foden. That's fantastic. Vardiol finds Haaland. Mario can't cut it out. And City have the lead. Another assist this season for Joshko Vardiol. Another goal for City's top goal scorer in Erling Haaland. And City have the lead at the City Ground. This is a big game, guys. This is a massive game to get in that top 4. We need all 3 points. And City get away with that one. That's not the pass I played. It's worked out that way anyway. Anderson with a chance here. Chris Wood. Kusanov blocks it. And it goes in. Well, Ederson there, I've asked him to play it long in behind to Jeremy Doku. He's in acres of space on the far right hand side. He hardly puts his foot through it. Nico loses the header. And Chris was shot. Deflects up and loops up and over Ederson, but Ederson there letting the side down off the heel of Kusanov. But Ederson's ball playing ability, which is what he's made to be in this City side. Not the quickest Wood. Hudson-Odoi plays one through here towards Callum Hudson-Odoi. What a miss by him. Ansi Alanga puts him through, and he puts it over the bar. I'm starting to regret it and say maybe Savinho should have played. That's poor defending by us. Absolutely all over the place. Alanga's in here. Anthony Alanga! And we get away from there. Forest should score. That's really poor by us. Oh, and Bernardo gives it away, and we're all over the place here at the moment. Alanga, great speed. Alanga again over the bar by Forest, who are absolutely all over this City side. Foden. Foden, what a ball through to Doku. Across the box to Haaland here! Oh, it's past the post. Nico Williams, another good footing by Nico Williams, who actually I think is pretty poor defensively, but today he's not been, has he? Rico Lewis out of position. Ball to far post to Anthony Alanga! Ederson makes the save! Good save from Ederson, great reactions. Ball throw to Marmoush, it's poor from City. Bernardo Silva. In behind here. Aina gets it away. Marmoush keeps it. Bernardo. It's Phil Foden! And it's wide the post by Phil Foden on that right foot. Foden. Back to De Bruyne. Nico makes the run. Haaland. Back onto Nico. It's Nico Gonzalez! Oh, what a save by Sells. Oh, I thought he was going to score from the midfield there. Corner ball. Marmoush to take it. In by Marmoush. Dealt by Forrest. Savinho. Oh, bad header. Counters on here. Trouble here. Massive trouble for City on the counter. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Edison comes out. Reaches it. Oh, and he gets it. Well done. He's a good finisher, Chris Wood. If he gets that chance, he'll pull the trigger. Gibbs White. Hudson-Odoi! Right in the middle, Edison. Both sides have had chances. Them more so than us. In towards Kevin De Bruyne. Puts it in behind to Haaland here, and Forrest are in trouble. Here's Haaland away. Haaland. Haaland. Haaland! 2-1 Manchester City. Erling Haaland with a goal. And that's a massive goal. Does so well against Dominguez there. I wanted to get it on that left foot. I wondered if he'd come across to me. He eventually did. And Erling Haaland with a fantastic finish. This could be a massive 3 points for us in this Premier League season. Absolutely massive for this voyage for top 4. De Bruyne plays it. Haaland here. Cuts inside. And look at the power he generates in that shot. It's into the side netting. I could have gone to Marmoush there. And I did half think about it. But when you've got Erling Haaland on the ball, you give Erling Haaland the ball and you hope he scores. And Erling Haaland does score. And look at the celebrations for Pep Guardiola. Nathan Ake, I think he's on the bench. Vardiol beaten by Elanga. City in trouble again here. Anthony Elanga! 2-2, and it's as simple as that. That's how easy it is to score against this City side. And we thought we might have got in the position to win it. And we throw it away straight away. Ruben Diaz on this left-hand side is never getting anywhere near Elanga. And he rockets that into the top corner. Rifles it with power, Anthony Elanga. It's 2-2. And it's what Forest deserve. I mean, Edison there. Can the goalkeeper do much about that? I don't know. Very open, De Bruyne. Oh, referee. No free kick for the foul on De Bruyne. Does not get the ball there on KDB. Grealish. De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne! Big save by Matt Sells to stop us from getting the 3 points. Do not get hit on the counter here, City. Falling by De Bruyne. Diaz with a header. Mateo Kovacic goes it. He's taken down. The full-time whistle goes. It's another draw for Manchester City. 3 draws in the last 3 against the sides in the round of top 4. You feel like, I mean, Spurs down in 14th place. 3 points would be massive today. But once again, City defensively, throw it away. 2-2 with Nottingham Forest. Well, Premier League table is looking like this. You can see Southampton and Leicester City. I mean, Southampton are gone. Leicester and Ipswich could still find their way out with Wolves only 3 points above. And it looks like Crystal Palace are being drawn into a bit of a relegation battle down at the bottom. As for the top, Liverpool still sits up and they are pulling away from second place. Arsenal are now only 6 points ahead of third place Chelsea. We're still in 5th place, 1 point behind Nottingham Forest, and actually we're only 1 point ahead of Fulham, Aston Villa, and a few points ahead of Bournemouth. Newcastle have dropped away actually pretty poorly as well. So, yeah, we need to start picking up wins now. And 10th place Brighton at the home at the Etihad is the place where we're going to have to go and do it. This is what I'm going to go with against Brighton today. In goal starts Edison. It's Rico Lewis, Captain Diaz, Ake and Joshua Vardiol making up the back 4. Bernardo Silva, Nico and Phil Foden in that midfield 3. Foden played well against Forest. I thought really well. We dropped Savinho for that one for Doku. Savinho's back on that right-hand side. Marmoush still stays on the left and Erling Haaland from the middle. We've got Grealish, Doku, Bob and McAtee on the bench, the attacking options. De Bruyne, Kovacic, Nunes the midfield options. And Abakadir Kusanov as the defensive option. Maybe Nunes comes on at right back for Lewis, don't know. He wasn't amazing against Forest. He made some mistakes, didn't he, Rico Lewis? But we go with that and we hope we need to start picking up 3 points. Today at the Etihad against Brighton, against 10th place Brighton, we expect 3 points. For Manchester City versus Brighton in the Premier League here, Fabian Hurtzler's side come to the Etihad knowing what top quality players they have. A few players that maybe we would be interested in the summer. I mean, most notably, you'd say Carlos Baleba in that midfield. He's fantastic. I think Verbruggen's a top goalkeeper. Van Hecker in the back line. He's a very good player as well. I do believe that João Pedro might not be in the starting 11 today. for Brighton. It looks like it's going to be Jorginho Rutter in behind Danny Welbeck. But this City side know that they've got to start picking up 3 points now. We have played, what, 3 games in the Premier League so far? 3 draws from those. This is the side for Brighton then, as they go with an attacking side, I assume. Barbara Bruggen starts in goal. It is Veltman, Dunk, Van Hecker and Lamptey in that back line. Hinshaw with partners Baleba, and it's Ruta, Minte and Mitoma in behind Welbeck. I mean, Mitoma, certainly an attacking player to look out for. He could score goals galore today. Silva finds a bit of space for himself here. Bernardo. Right to Marmouche. Oh, he spun. Veltman with great skill there on Marmouche. And Marmouche onto Haaland, who doesn't shoot. But I think he's offside anyway, as he's played in by Marmouche. Yeah, he was way offside, but I don't know why he didn't shoot. Into Diaz again. Manchester City have been so creative today. Oh, and the midfield giving the ball away again for fun. Ake across, it still falls back to Jorginho Rutter. And Brighton have the lead, and it gives the ball away again. Nico is at fault for this one. Gives the ball away in a silly position, and we're punished, and we deservedly punished for it. If you're going to be an idiot on the ball, that's what will happen. At this level of football, that's what will happen. Ake, that's so weak as well defensively. And Jorginho Rutter punishes Manchester City. Well, clean sheets don't happen at Manchester City. Well, Seamer it was, wasn't it? And Yakubu Minte seems to be the man who's taken over that right side. Rutter. Ake's lost him. Welbeck, good a chance here. And a save Edison behind for a corner. We're not having shots. That's the worry. We're not creating chances. On to Marmouche. Over to Vardiol. Vardiol the ball into Haaland here. Down to Foden. Phil Foden! Oh! Needed that to go in, Phil. We really needed that to go in. It needs to be. De Bruyne. On Marmouche. On to Vardiol. Through to De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Erling Haaland! What a miss! Savinho gets in there to win it back. De Bruyne. Bernardo. Marmouche away by Brighton. He should have scored there, Haaland, without a doubt. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Marmouche. De Bruyne. Crosses one in, blocked away again by Brighton. Vardiol against Stoke. Against Minte. I always call him Stoke. Yakubu Minte. How have Haaland not scored there? What a save by Verbruggen, but Erling Haaland has to score that. Unfortunately for him, he's missed a massive chance there. Lamptey forward. The midfield is open again. Rutter. Nico Gonzalez getting across here. Minte. Welbeck. Past Diaz. Minte! 2-0 Brighton. We miss an absolute sitter at one end with Erling Haaland. And then Brighton go to the other end and score. Fullback's useless. Defence non-existent. Goalkeeper not saving us. 2-0 Brighton. Wide to Joshko. Vardiol here. Vardiol into the box here. Vardiol. Pull it back. Haaland hits one, blocked away. Marmouche. Marmouche hits one! Oh, wide the post by Marmouche. De Bruyne. That pass by KDB. Off the bench. Haaland. Marmouche. Haaland. Haaland again! Oh, he slams that one in. 2-1, come on. He absolutely rifles one in, does Erling Haaland. How can he score that but not the previous chance? Who knows? But he scores anyway. Assist from Marmouche. He absolutely leathers this one, Haaland. Into the top corner. There's no stopping that from outside the box. Wow. That is some hit from Erling Haaland. Rolled out to Nathan Ake. And into Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Marmouche. Haaland. Erling Haaland. Through to De Bruyne. Onside. De Bruyne! 2-2 Manchester City. And Kevin De Bruyne off the bench scores. Big goal for City's captain. Good find from Erling Haaland. Look at Guardiola celebrating. He knows this is a big game. We need these 3 points. 2-2. Massive goal by Kev. Turns. Played in. Van Hecker again not quick enough across. And hit with power. De Bruyne scores to make it 2-2. Let's go and win this game now, Manchester City. Let's not mess around. Let's go and win this game now. Marmouche. Vardiol. De Bruyne again. De Bruyne again. Haaland is there! Haaland's header is wide. Ball through Ake. Decides not to run. João Pedro does make it 3-2. I knew it! I knew it! Nico gives the ball away again. And Brighton hit us on the counter. And Joao Pedro makes it 3-2 Brighton. And Savinho against the Stupinian. He's past him. Brilliant from Savinho. Savinho blocked it. Oh, and the keeper of Bruggen stops him getting there. Still going here. He's past Baleba as well, Kovacic. Into Savinho. Savinho into Haaland. Flick down. Mamouche! Oh, it's blocked away. Vardio long, and it's not going to be enough. Manchester City lose at home to Brighton. And the Champions League dream is certainly slipping away, and this would be a disastrous season if we don't get Champions League football, but at the moment, it's looking unlikely. The chances we missed and the chances we concede are so poor. So poor from Manchester City. It's done too much damage to us, really, that defeat to Brighton, but it has in a sense, hasn't it? We should be more comfortable. We should be way more comfortable being in the top 4. We're 2 points off Nottingham Forest. I mean, if we beat them as well, we would have been in a way better position. We're level on points with Fulham, so they're not far off us either, but we need to start winning games. We cannot keep this continuing going now. We haven't won in a long while, so we need to get in the top 4 for certain. This cannot continue. Liverpool look like they're running away with the league title. Arsenal aren't getting anywhere near them. Chelsea, we could catch them. We could even finish 3rd, but we have to start finding a good run of form. Up next isn't a Premier League game, however, though. We are on to the Emirates FA Cup. It is the next round of the FA Cup. Nottingham Forest play Villa, Fulham play Brighton, Burnley Wolves, and Manchester City, we face Crystal Palace at home. Of course, the winner of this one will be going to the FA Cup semi-final, so we do want to make sure we have a strong side out there. Erling Haaland snaps to top with Savinho and Doku in the wide areas, and Marmouche in behind. It's very attacking from Pep Guardiola. Gundogan and Kovacic part of the midfield too, and then the back 4 is Vardiol, Diaz, Kusanov, Nunez backing at right back. Ortega starts and goal. We've got Grealish, Foden, Bob, McAtee, De Bruyne, Gonzalez, Luis Enrique on that bench. Hopefully this is a strong enough side for Manchester City to go on and get to the semi-finals of the Emirates FA Cup. So Emirates FA Cup action here for Manchester City, despite the boards and the scoring being saying Premier League. It is an FA Cup game. That's interesting. Maybe that is a bit of a glitch on today's episode or something like that. Anyway, City versus Crystal Palace, a fellow Premier League side. And it's a big game because Palace, despite being quite low down in the Premier League table, at risk of relegation perhaps even this season if they're getting dragged into that, they are looking to get to an FA Cup semi-final. Let's see how Crystal Palace do line up today in this FA Cup quarter-final. So on the Glasgow side do line up in a 5-2-3 formation. Daniel Manoy at wing-back with Tariq Mitchell. Captain Mark Guy is in there. Wharton partners Lerma. Mateta is up top with Eze and Sarr in the wide areas. The likes of Nketiah, Klein, and plenty of attacking options on the bench. Back to his feet on Marmouche. They're carrying a bit of a knock. Haaland, back to Marmouche. Down here, referee! What is that tackle by Chris Richards that's allowed to go ahead? Maybe on the ball, not so much. Marmouche. Haaland. Here's Jeremy Doku. He's away from Maxence Lacroix. And he's past Lacroix. Doku. Back into Haaland. It's Marmouche! Oh, it's wide the post by Marmouche. Marmouche and then Wharton. What a ball by Wharton over top here to Sarr. Sarr dinks it. Kusanov away. Off the line. What a ball by Wharton. Mitchell back in. Mateta with a chance. Heads it wide. Good drive from Nunez. Through to Haaland. Marmouche, Savinho is in here. Savinho! What a finish by Savinho. City have the lead. And it's Savinho in the Emirates FA Cup that could be sending us to the semi-final. It's a fantastic finish, isn't it? Really is. Catches it so well. Slams it in with the left foot. You're worried about getting tackled. Maybe I could have shimmied with the body. Took my time a little bit more, but I decided to hit it first time here. And it just manages to evade Mark Gay. You'll see it a bit better from this angle. Yeah, he catches that really well, Savinho, with a side foot. Dean Henderson, no chance. City leading the FA Cup, and Marmouche is still carrying that knock. Kovacic into Gundogan, what a ball! Ilkay Gundogan and blocked away. Marmouche takes it away. Onto Haaland then. Haaland again and Maxence Lacroix. He's ridiculously quick at getting back. Marmoush in. Haaland with a header and way wide the post by Haaland. Half time we lead by 1-0. Marmoush sends one into Savinho here. And Savinho running Chris Tariq Mitchell here. Savinho! And a save by Dean Henderson. Doku. Fantastic feet by Doku. Haaland. Doku again here. Jeremy Doku! Back to Erling Haaland, who puts it wide. Don't want to throw it away at the end here. Nunes out position. Ball through to Eze. Sanov is across, but he's found it into Mateta. And his Ismail Sarr down the middle. Sanov nice, well recovered. And away by Vardy, up towards McAtee. Into Haaland's path. Last chance to Looney for the counter. City could be in trouble. Eze. Got bodies back though. Mateta. Gonna run Kusanov. Eze in the middle. Ball in towards Eze. Kovacic there to Wharton. Nico away to McAtee. And City are going through in the Emirates FA Cup to the next round. 1-0 winners over Crystal Palace. What a difficult way. But we're going to the semi-final of the FA Cup, and this is silverware we want to be winning this season. Well, for our FA Cup triumph, we end the episode in 6th place in the Premier League. So even Fulham are ahead of us now. But we do have a game in hand on 47 points. Forest have dropped points, in fact, as well. So that would take us to 50 points and to 4th place in the next episode. And it's against 19th placed Leicester City at home. Or 18th placed Leicester City, 17th placed. That has to be 3 points. If it's not, we're not getting Champions League next season. There's 9 games to go. And in those 9 games, we've got to go and get that Premier League finish in the top 4. Because without the Champions League next season, this City side are in big trouble. So all eyes on the Leicester clash for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Please do like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. The reboot and rebuild is building up to next season. We have 9 games remaining in the Premier League to try and finish in the Champions League place. We have 2 games remaining in the Emirates FA Cup to try and win that competition. And then we will start the rebuild, the massive rebuild of this Manchester City side. We'll see you guys next time.